go get them again.
Welcome back to the Robezoid channel. I'm your host, Mark, and on the docket today, we're unboxing, giving a first impression on the brand of Gucci. It's been a while since I've spoken about Gucci. Obviously, we're not unboxing this one. It is part of the big Frag Flex haul that I did. These are returned products, so this is not a tester. It's just a returned product. And this one called Bloom Intense. Gucci Bloom Intense. I haven't touched the Bloom line from Gucci, obviously on the female aisle of things. And again, with me, there's no female or male line, honestly. There's certain notes that are going to be more female oriented personally. So I'm here to give you my honest thoughts. If that sounds good, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, smash the like button. Much appreciated on my end. And to my returnees, merci beaucoup. Certainly appreciate your support. Now let's talk about note breakdown. Let's take a look at this thing. Let's see what we're getting out of this, because I'm new to this Bloom line and I'm seeing, obviously, that floral mid is definitely getting my attention. The tuberose, the jasmine, the orange blossom. So we're going to get some white florals in here, I'm assuming. However, we have some fruits here up front. So we got an uplifting top note of pear, ginger, and mandarin. And in the back end, we got some greenness here, patchouli, moss, and then the X factor, personally, coconut. Always interesting to see coconut in a note breakdown. I see it in the back end of this, in the base. Usually coconut is in note breakdowns, and usually the rule of thumb is that it's going to be in the introduction, in the top note, in the mid, because it's going to make its presence felt in the introduction, and then it's going to burn off. Usually that's what coconut does. It's not usually a base note. This was released back in 2023, so this is not that old. The nose, All-Star Perfume Alberto Morillas. He has his lovers, his haters. For me, I've kind of warmed up to Alberto a little bit. I really hated what he did in the designer game, honestly. There's nothing that he did in the designer. It's just not my taste. Like, he's done things like Aqua di Gio in the men's aisle. I'm not an aquatic guy. I didn't think there was quality there. Among others, like Alberto had his hype train, like Jeremy Fragrance liked to pump to Alberto just cause, and it made him ultra popular in our fragrance realm. He's none better than Jean-Claude Elena, among other perfumiers, Rapillon, Cavalier, things like that. So let's get into Gucci, and he's known to do a lot of Gucci's. I think he creates their high-end line as well. Let's delve into Gucci Bloom Intense. Let's see what I get, and as always, I am going to spray it on paper, then I'll spray it on skin. I do like the simplicity, the black bottle, and this look really doesn't talk to me in regards to what I'm going to be getting in the note breakdown. It's not piecing together. This kind of looks like something that would be a little more darker. So let's delve into it. The atomizer, funny enough, is black on black on black. So you kind of have to search for it before you spray yourself in the eyes. Very controlled atomizer, not a bad one at all. Let's delve into it. Gucci Bloom Intense. My initial thoughts on this one. Ooh, fruity, sweet. Definitely not the look of the bottle. Powdery, creamy, floral. Yeah. So white floral heavy. Those mids are coming through. Jasmine, tuberose, pick one. They're there. They're not thick or dense though. They're not heavy. So depending on your nose, there is obviously tuberose or jasmine based fragrances that have density to them, heaviness. This does not feel like that. There's a little bit of that mandarin fruitiness coming through, so I'm getting a little bit of that. I'm getting a little bit of that grapey sweetness from the tuberose that can give you like a grape, purple, bubblegummy kind of vibe. I'm getting a little bit of that, but not too much, and perhaps a little bit of pear. I'm actually getting quite a bit off this strip, and it's actually built not bad. Morillas did his thing here. Let's put as our scent of the day today. Definitely a lot lighter smelling that the bottle portrayed. Yeah, so it's sweet, it's floral, and it feels halfway decent, but at the same time, there's nothing here that is screaming out spectacular. Not intense, as per the name. I don't feel any intensity. It does not portray what the bottle portrays, like that brown, I think this is Art Deco black kind of look to the fragrance bottle. This feels a lot more thin and a lot more watercolor-esque than what is portrayed as far as the look of the bottle. And not that that's like a big thing. In fragrance reviews, you know, when I do full-fledged reviews on fragrances, I am a sucker of the story really tells together. I always like a creative director that gets very creative. Bottle, name, notes, the mood of the fragrance. I'm a big fan of that. It's extra points on a fragrance review. I'm not going to dock it because marketing didn't really portray the bottle with the scent profile. To me personally, it doesn't. I'm not getting any of the greens here, that patchouli, moss. I'm not getting any of that. I'm actually getting nothing from the base, including the coconut. So don't think tropical. It's more about the mid florals, that jasmine tuberose. And again, not dense, not thick. I'm very light on the brush strokes on these ones by Modius. Very much has some quality to it. I can definitely tell that, and some fruity touches up top. So really a basic idea, an idea that's probably been done quite a bit in the women's aisle, to be quite honest. And again, I don't have that experience as much as I do on the men's aisle, where you can introduce to me a new fragrance and I'll be like, oh yeah, okay, this is where they derive this from. This smells like this. This is not new. I'm just getting my feet wet in regards to a lot of these big names in the fragrance game, like the big Gucci product, you know, the big YSLs, and I'm just getting my feet wet in the women's aisle. But this is not really speaking to me. If I went in a Sephora, I don't think, and again, I have my particular taste where something, it doesn't have to be unique, but the unique ones I'm going to gravitate towards them and go, okay, I want to give them more of a chance and I want to smell them more than something that's like this. This product feels well balanced. So Alberto, and again, he doesn't hit all the time as far as, you know, his creative side in regards to him putting a product together. Sometimes there's some scratchiness. Here it's well done. And he's been doing some good stuff in regards, I've been like, his Chopard line is excellent. If you like Morias, I would highly recommend Chopard, and him have done some really good stuff. Here, it doesn't, it's good, but it's not great. That's where it is. Yeah, I'm not blown away with this one. It's a solid release from the brand of Gucci. They've done a lot worse. They've done, just talk Gucci guilty in the men's aisle. Oh, they've done worse. This one is a fair product. It's a good one. Now you can find this one at fragflex.com where I got this, and you can use my code TFG10. You get 10% off site-wide. It doesn't have to be this, obviously, but it can be this product if you wish to do so. I'm decanting this bad boy right after this video, so I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, and as always, now that you heard my take, and again, like my experience with the Bloom line starts and ends here. So anybody that has that experience, and I'm talking to the women out there, the 2 subscriber women in my channel, will let you know. They do have great taste, so maybe they stayed away from this kind of stuff, but definitely. And again, you don't have to disagree with me. You know, you don't have to be polarizing in the comment section, but it's always nice that a lot of viewers go in the comment section and go, okay, you know, if you do like it, yeah, state your reasons why. Absolutely love that. I'm not gonna delete your comment. So Gucci Bloom Intense, the end of the day, well done. Not as thick, dense, or as dark as the imagery talks about. And I don't know, I think the original Bloom, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, was tuberose heavy from what I saw. And again, I haven't smelt it, but is this an intense version? I don't know. I don't think Unless Bloom, the original, was really, really thin, I don't see it. And again, that name, again, doesn't always portray that it's more intense. But this doesn't have that intensity, at least for me. And as always, a great or poor fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your scent wisely. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one.